Hey guys, Trillios999 here, and today I'm bringing you a special kind of dayz video thing. This video is on how not to be a noob in dayz stanalone. So I would have footage of me sort of starting off, but I don't have it. Perhaps decided that it doesn't really like me and didn't record it. So yeah. My first tip on how not to be a noob in dayz stanalone is instantly go to really anywhere that has loot, that has like a weapon of some type. For instance, I have my favorite melee weapon in the game is the firefighter axe. It's not very effective against players, but on zombies, it's like a one hit. So you hit the zombie with your firefighter's axe, it's dead. It's not getting back up. So, to find a firefighter's axe is probably the most rare of the melee weapons. The melee weapons that you usually find if you run into like a small town, the melee weapons you'll usually find are crowbars, wrenches, kitchen knives, and other things like that. Now, most of the time, they aren't very effective against zombies, and definitely not against players, that's for damn sure. So, but to find those, you want to be going into sheds, or don't really bother with the houses. The houses don't really have a whole lot of loot, to be honest. They don't really have anything, ever, and if they do, it's not very good loot. So, I don't really bother with houses, but, yeah, so you want to be running into the garages, the sheds if you can find some, and the military bases. Now, as I just stopped to feed myself here. Oh, glitched. Hang on a sec. Also, what I'm doing now is extremely dumb, but I'm on a single person server because nobody is on currently. I'll show you at the end what I mean. Literally, if you go into the server browser, all the servers only have like 1 or 2 people on. So, I'm on a 0-person server, I'm all alone, obviously. So, yeah. Anyways, but you never want to stop in the open, because if you're near some type of big city, usually on top of the taller buildings, there will be, like, snipers with extreme gear, and their sole purpose of going into these bigger cities is to just snipe people. They won't even go for your gear, they'll just kill you and then just not even bother. So it's just aimless killing, and those are bandits. But anyways, moving on, continuing with the military bases, there are 3 proper airfields, and then like a few of the smaller little outpost type things. I'm headed to the major one, sort of in the middle of the map, with 2 runways and plenty of hangars and all that. And at those military bases, there will be barracks and all kinds of amazing loot spots, and that's how you will get your gun most of the time. So the guns I currently have are the M4A1, which has all these attachments on it. Actually, recall that clip though. I also have an FNX with 1 clip, an FNX with 1 clip, and a Magnum with 15 shots and a full 6 rounds in the chambers. So I've got a lot of guns. I've got sorry if my voice is kind of annoying, which more than likely is. I have a cold. I'm taking the day off of school right now. I probably shouldn't be talking as much as I am, but yeah, I am anyways. So to get to those bases that you really want to be going to, the Balata airstrip is probably going to be the closest one to anybody that spawns in on the coast. Now the only spawn points that I know of are in Kashinko, and that's on the sign, it's Camby Wobo is literally what it's called. So that's one of the main spawns, that's what I usually get when I spawn in. And to get to the Balata airfield, it's about a 5-10 minute run to get to the Balata airfield from there, and it's just go to the coast, face away from the coast, and turn left, and just follow the main road, and you will eventually see a chain link fence that just guards off an airfield. Run around back, and there'll be a hole in the fence that you can run through. So yeah, another pro tip. Now, just throwing this out there, this is a pro tip, but I'm not a pro by any standards. I'm more of just a player that happens to be recording. So, if I was to run into, like, I don't know, the guy that played dayz, like Frankie on PC or something, or Rhino Crunch, I'll leave their links in the description. They're really good dayz players. And if I ran into either one of them, I would probably get my ass handed to me on a silver platter, so yeah, I am no pro by any standards, but I know the ins and outs of the game. So, yeah, but another tip is if I just do this and get rid of it, like this. Now, if I was to run with my fists at my side, it's not very quick, but if you stop and put your fists up, you will run quite a lot faster. And that's just one thing if you're trying to catch somebody with a melee weapon and trying to get rid of them. You want to be running with your fists up, because that will make you run just that little bit faster and help you catch things quicker. So, another pro tip that I'd say, again I'm not a pro, but another tip that I'd say is find a friend of some type. I don't have any that play dayz. I have plenty of friends that have nice computers, but none of them have decided that they want to get dayz. So I'm still looking for a squad. Am I at the end of that? Am I that lost? Uh-oh. Screw it. Let's keep going. Sorry. Another pro tip is get together with somebody. Whether it be somebody that you find in-game and go, hey, let's walk around together, which is really odd. I mean, I have a mic, obviously. I don't really use it to talk to players. I'll usually yell friendly, 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 and then just run right by them. So you want to be with somebody, and then there's your decision between the two of you, or however many people are in your squad. Are you a banditing squad, or are you a hero squad? Now, at this point in time in dayz, there are only really 3 sections that people go under. There's heroes, bandits, and survivors. Now, survivors are new spawns that have either died or they're new to the game, and they don't have anything. They will spawn in on the coast, and you can tell by their just normal t-shirt and, like, jeans. That's all they'll really be wearing, ever. So, they are survivors. Then heroes are the guys that I am. I am a guy that has plenty of gear, as you can clearly see here, and I will run about helping people. Like, if I find a survivor, I might give him one of my spare guns. Now, just a suggestion to anybody that's planning on being a hero, do not give people guns. You might say, hey, I've got an extra gun, let's give this guy a gun, he seems pretty nice, and then as you are walking away, his thank you letter is a bullet in the back of the head. So my suggestion is to not give people guns, because quite frankly, I've had it happen to me before, and all that I've gotten in return for helping them is getting shot at, and then I've got to kill them after, because usually I will give them as a pistol, and it takes a while to like kill you if you got a pistol. So usually my thank you letter from the people that I give guns, because I usually will have 3 guns on me and plenty of stuff to give away to other people. But my major suggestion is to never ever ever, oh my god, what the hell, select, okay. Anyways, but is to never ever ever give people guns. If you give them like an axe or something, that's fine. Who cares? Because if you've got a gun, he really cannot do anything to you. He'll start running after you, you'll see him, he'll have his axe or something out, and he'll start hacking away at you. It's not a one hit. And, yeah, so you'll have to jump on him, but still, I wouldn't advise giving people guns at all, ever. But, I mean, if it's a friend of mine, I might give it to somebody, but that's really it. And then bandits are people that just go around senselessly killing people for their gear. Now, a lot of bandits that I've met don't even go for your gear. They'll just, like, handcuff you. They'll hold you at gunpoint. You'll be a complete noob with nothing on you, and then you'll run up to them. You'll say, friendly, 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 and then they'll just handcuff you and then put a bullet in your head and just leave. They won't even take your stuff. They'll usually, you can tell a bandit squad apart from a hero squad is usually the bandits will have their guns up like this, like I'm holding them right now. Usually hero squads will have them down like this until they get a confrontation, like unless a hero squad finds another squad that looks hostile, you'll usually be able to tell them apart. And usually they'll see you first, because a lot of the more experienced hero squads, like Rhino Crunch or something, his squad will usually have a sniper somewhere, and they'll see you way before you see them, and they'll usually make first contact with you. But if it was a bandit squad, you'll be able to tell when you're being bandited. Is that a word? I don't think it is. But you'll be able to tell because usually that support sniper that they have somewhere out there will take the first shot, and they will shoot you, and you will die very quickly. So that's all I really got. I'll leave the links to both the people that I mentioned, both Frankie on PC and Ted80p is his real name, and Rhino Crunch. Go watch them. I think Rhino Crunch actually has his own, like, pro tips video thing, and he's a lot of a better player. If I missed anything, comment below and tell me, because I'm probably missing one thing that's really crucial. If you enjoyed this video and this somewhat helped you in getting along in dayz, please hit that like button. It will help, and while you're at it, subscribe. It doesn't take that long, and it's free. So it helps me a lot if you hit either of those buttons. It'd be awesome if you did. And until my next video, I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching, if you're still around.